Yo, happy Trans Tuesday. Trans Tuesday. One of these days I'm gonna write a little jingle. I think that'll be really fun. Um, it's September. Gagged. Are you gagged? I'm definitely gagged about that. I will say though, I am really excited that the weather started to change. Because I like the crispy, crunchy leaves that I get to step on when I'm outside, and I love the rain. I love the rain so much. And another thing, because of my like body dysmorphia, gender dysphoria, whatever the uncomfy body things you want to call it, my whole life have meant that when summer rolls around and I have to start stripping because it's too damn hot to wear clothes that I feel comfortable in, then I am like doubly as uncomfortable because I'm very temperature sensitive. So I'm like, I'm not gonna wear a black turtleneck and jeans in the summertime because I would die of overheating. But also it means that then you can see my titties, you can see all the things about my body, all these things that I really didn't like for a long time. And honestly, I feel like I would enjoy summer more if I could take my shirt off wherever the hell I fucking wanted. And not have these two chunky things on my chest that are A, political, and B, heavy and annoying. For me, at least. That's part of how I feel about them. So one thing I'm really excited about with my physical transitioning is that everything I experience, I will start experiencing differently. Even like sensory things, touchy things, because like your skin is supposed to get a little bit rougher apparently with testosterone and more hair, and so that even the hair will create different sensitivity in some places than others, and then a range of emotions, and I don't know, there's so many different things. So I'm just very aware that as I begin this journey, every day is going to be such a completely new day full of brand new experiences, and every day is like that, but it's going to be like that on a whole nother level because everything's just going to be different. And so I'm really excited for next summer to come around and for me to be able to experience summer differently. I don't know that I'm going to have my teats yeeted by then. That would be ideal. But even so, like the physical masculinization changes of testosterone, after like 9-10 months, which will be hopefully if I continue on it, which I think I will. But yeah, come next summer, like I'll be in a very different space with my body, and so I'm just excited to see what that's gonna feel like. Because I love showing skin, I love feeling sexy, I love, but I am excited to be even more excited about that. And honestly, to be perfectly honest, this summer was my best summer ever. Summer is usually my worst season ever, as I previously explained. Lots of other reasons. It just, the vibes seem to be weird. August is one long Sunday, and it's just too long for a Sunday. Sundays are nice, but August is too much Sunday. And, I feel like September hits and the energy just kicks in. But anyway, all that to say, summer's never been my best. But this summer was my best summer yet because I've never been more one with myself. And I have been embracing so many parts of myself that I haven't been able to my whole life. And pursuing testosterone has been like a theme of the summer. I started this process. I started reaching out, figuring out the things, got my name on the list at the beginning of the summer. And now, by the end of the summer, I'm like so close. So it's just been a summer full of exploring me and embodying me, and so it's been my best summer ever. I mean, it's had its ups and downs still, but so that makes me even more excited for next year, and even like next year's fall is my favorite. I love fall. I love like fall to winter, that cool crispiness into like sweater season, and that's my favorite season ever. So I'm like, what will that feel like on testosterone? Will that be even more fun, or will that maybe change? And I don't know, like my preferences and favorite things and those bits about me ought to change, as the rest of me changes. So it'll be interesting to see how that takes shape. I had a question that somebody commented on my first video, asking about top surgery, because I've talked a little bit about how I really do want top surgery for myself. And they asked me if I've ever considered just a chest, I was supposed to say deconstruction. No. Reduction. Break it down now. A chest reduction, and whether or not I'd be interested in that, or have I thought about that. And it's a good question, because I have thought about it. Because, you know, I definitely, like, I don't have large breasts, but they're like a solid C cup. I mean, I haven't worn a cupped bra in 7 or 8 years, but I think it's like, it was a C-ish. BC. Hey, I live in BC. Anyway, yeah. So if I got a chest reduction and like got to, I don't know, let's say little A cups, so I still have my like little boobies, but they were small, and so maybe I wouldn't have to wear bras at all ever, and that would be kind of cool. But, you know, and I've thought about that, and we'll see how I feel when we get closer to deciding what I'm going to do with the top here. But I'm fairly confident that I want the full removal, because for me it's not about necessarily size so much as it is like the breast tissue. I have no use in this lifetime for the breast tissue, and it's inconveniencing me in a bunch of different ways, and so I'm kind of just like, why can't I get rid of it? It would make me feel more confident and comfortable. I would feel more like myself when I look in the mirror, because dolphin slick right down. But oh, I totally lost my train of thought. ADHD brain and weed and caffeine and all the things. But yeah, my chest. I just want flat. And like, you know, if I have the genes that will allow me to grow like epic pec muscles that almost would be like an A or a B cup, I would love that. But it's the breast tissue. It's the mammary glands. I don't want the mams anymore. No to the mams. No ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am. So that's how I feel about that. That's just me. For me, in terms of my gender, like as I mentioned before, I feel very gender neutral, gender fucky, everything, nothing all at once inside of me, and I want that to be on the outside. And for me, for whatever reason, like it's like if you think about boobs and penises, they are outside. They fall out. They can be caught on things and flap around and be all whatever. Vaginas inside. Right? Vulva's very contained within themselves when you're walking around doing your stuff. And a masculinized chest, or chest without mammary glands really, is like, you know, there's nothing there. It's just smooth and simple and easy. Whip your shirt off whenever you want. Can lie down, can lie down on a beach and not have to dig holes in the sand underneath your beach towel to put your boobs. Has anyone ever out there ever done that? Because I've done that so many times, and I'd love to never have to do that again. Yeah, so boobs, man, they're crazy things. And so for me, my ideal like figure in the future, I guess, would just be, or at least combination of sex organs and secondary sex organs, would be no breasts, no nipples, because men and women have nipples, so if I don't have nipples, then it's like even more like I'm neither. You can't even put me in one of those boxes because I don't even have the nips to prove it. Anyway, that, and then all my genitalia tucked inside, I'm quite pleased with that. It'll be interesting to see how testosterone changes my chemistry up in there. More to come on that, I'm sure. But yeah, that's, for me, that feels like most confident me. And as someone who's interested in drag and gender bending and all these different things, I'm sure in the future, like, I'm going to want to dress femme. I'll probably pad my chest up again, and there'll be days where I'll probably pack what resembles a penis in my pants, just depending on how I'm feeling, because who the fuck cares? I feel different every day. Everybody feels different every day. So express yourself with your full capabilities. Something correctional facilities. That's a really good song. So this was Trans Tuesday. I'm Zaz. I live in BC. Fun fact about me. And I hope you all have the most wonderfulest week. Happy September.